Hello everyone, so today I'm going to be talking to you about the Makeup Forever Reboot Foundation. So this is what it looks like. And I am in the shade Y225. So it came in this neat little box, and I received this product for free through influencer from Makeup Forever USA for testing purposes. So basically, I got it for free so that I could test it out and leave my review on it. I'm actually going to be making a video later on about how to get makeup for free when you don't have many followers. And this is actually my first video on YouTube. Hopefully, if I watch it back and it actually makes sense and stuff. But yeah, so if you would like to see more stuff, please subscribe. And anyways, let's get started. Basically, I already did 2 days of wear tests for this foundation. One day I put on the foundation with a brush. I did not use any powder or any primer underneath. What I did the next day, I used the Manna Kadar HD powder in order to kind of touch up my nose and my forehead area because I do have combination skin and my T-zone area is oily, whereas the rest of my face is kind of normal to dry. So what I noticed during my wear test is that on my T-zone, my foundation did start to look dewy at about the 2-3 hour mark, I believe. It didn't break apart or anything, but it did start to look dewy. The foundation claims to be satin, and it was satin the entire day on the rest of my face where my skin is normal to dry, and it just turned dewy on the parts of my face that are oily. So this is definitely ideal for normal to dry skin types if you want it to stay satin the entire day. I think that it could work for oily skin, however, you would need to powder quite a bit. So the other thing that they said is that it is light to medium coverage. So I will insert my application process. I'm just gonna dot it all over my face. Okay, so now I think we're ready to blend. Okay, so that was just one pump. As you can see, it's pretty light, so I am gonna go in for a second pump. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kind of focus the second pump on the little areas that I want to erase a little bit more. Actually, let's do a little experiment. So I have never gone for a third layer with this foundation. I'm not going to do a third layer on my whole face, but I will do just like a teeny little pink spot here. It's actually burst capillaries, and then let's see how it covers. So this is what my burst capillaries look like after I did a third layer on top. As you could see, it did even out my skin tone, but it didn't completely erase my face. If you want to erase your face, this is not the foundation for you. This is definitely what they claim it is, which is light to medium. So I'm somebody who likes light to medium coverage. I tend to go for BB creams and just something that feels light on my skin. And actually the first thing that I noticed was that out of all the foundations I've tried, it felt really light. So a lot of times what I don't like about foundation and why I do choose to go for BB creams more often is that a lot of foundations tend to kind of sit very heavy on my skin and I really feel them. And with this foundation, I thought that it was very light. But when it started to get oily on my T-zone, I definitely felt that. And so in that case, I did want to use powder. So there's another claim. It says it brightens, smooths, and firms skin's appearance for 24 hours. So I'm not sure if they mean that it brightens, smooths, and firms skin's appearance when you have the foundation on, because I mean that's what a foundation does, right? So that one's kind of like duh. So if they mean that it does that when you have the foundation on, I would say that is true. They say it reduces the appearance of wrinkles by 23%. So I don't know if I'm really the one to talk about this because I mean I do have smile lines, but they're not super visible on my face, so I can't really say that it made them look better. So that claim is I don't know. So they said that it increases hydration by 26%. So this one, in order to test this claim, I tried to not use a moisturizer before applying and just kind of do it on bare skin. But you know how after you wash your skin and it kind of feels stripped? I thought that maybe putting this on would make my skin feel more hydrated. I honestly didn't really notice that. I think that maybe if you put 2 pumps of foundation on and you rubbed it into your skin like it was a actual skincare product, then maybe it would moisturize more. But because I was using a beauty blender, I didn't really notice the hydration aspect. So the hydration thing, I think that it could possibly be hydrating, but if you're going to be applying it with a brush or a beauty blender, I can't see you getting that benefit out of it. yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'll say that if you're somebody who enjoys light to medium coverage and you have normal to dry skin, you probably would enjoy this product. If you're like me and you have combination skin, if you don't mind powdering your oily areas throughout the day, then I think you would enjoy this product as well. So just in general, I think that this formula does work for the people who this formula was designed for. This foundation is available in 24 shades. It seems like to me they did it in light, medium, and dark. From what it seems like, they probably could add a couple more dark shades, but I think a person of a darker complexion could probably answer that better than I could. So I will put this information in and I will let you decide for yourself. So actually I want to add one last thing. So my problem with a lot of foundations is that there's usually either just cool undertones or warm undertones. And for me, I have yellow undertones in my skin as well as olive undertones in my skin. And it's so difficult to find a foundation that has that olive undertone. And so for Makeup Forever, they have two types. They have the Y, which is yellow, and then R, which I'm pretty sure, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure it's red. I think that I would love to see, not just from this company, but from a lot of other companies, is including more olive undertones in their foundations. So that's pretty much my final thoughts. I hope that this video was helpful to you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have a great day. Bye-bye.